Hey guys, it's Jen here with GymRa. Today I've got you a no equipment bar inspired workout. So you may want to grab a mat so you can use it when you come down to the floor, but for now we're starting standing. Let's get started. So feet just about hips width, a little wider is fine. We're finding a squat and then we stand releve, arms up in fifth. One more slow, hips back, engage your core, reach all the way up and lengthen out. Let's pick it up a bit. Drop and lift. Inhale and exhale. So now's a really good time to check in with the body. Notice how you're feeling as you're starting a little movement for the day. We have 8 more here. Notice your weight going back as you press your heels down, your shoulders relaxed, and you're lengthening up towards the sky. Last 4. And then we meet low in 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, pulse right here. Now add a little movement with the arms. We open up and close, reach and touch. I want you to find a lot of strength through the arms. So mine are already shaking a little bit. Imagine you're working through quicksand. 4, 3, 2, on 1, keep your arms long, just stand up. Now step your feet wider than your hips, heels in, toes out. Bend the knees, find a little pulse there in your second. Shoulders are right above the hips, and you're lengthening your tailbone down towards the mat. 4 more pulses, 4, 3, right arm flips. We reach and stretch, just that one side to start. So open up the side body. Oh, I love these big stretches. Overhead, feels so good. 2 more. On 1, back to the pulse right here. Just little pulses down, arms strong, shoulders relaxed. 4, 3, left arm this time. Let's reach, stretch. Reach. How far can you reach? Towards your right side. We have 4 and 3, 2, 1. Pause. Bring your palms to touch. Turn your toes forward, and you may want to toe heel the feet a little closer together. You bend the knees, press your arms back behind you. 2 counts, up, up, 1 press back. Bend, then stretch. Just think of warming up the arms here, focusing on the triceps, hugging the navel in, and knees in the directions of the toes. We have 4, 3, and then we add the heels in 2, 1, same movement, but heels lift, down and up. Warming up the tops of the feet, the ankles. Give me 4 more right there. 3, keep it going. 2, 1, palms touch, drop your heels, tiny little pulses down towards the floor for 4, 3. Now keep the hands where they are. Begin to tap side to side. All right, let's do a little dance. Add the frisbee throw in front of your chest. Reach and stretch. Find that big rotation here, pointing the toes. Take it overhead for 8, 7, 6. Once again, ask yourself, how far can you reach? For 4, 3, 2, stay low on 1, wide second. Arm strong, little pulses down. So here's the part where I show you, you really don't need weights in a bar class to get a full body workout. So find the strength through those arms, tiny presses for 4, 3, 2, circle back, little circles. Imagine your arms are being pulled towards each side of the room. Get a little lower in the legs for 4, 3, 2, pulse down again. Down, down, down. Even longer through the arms. 4, 3, circle forward this time. Let's go forward, forward. 4, 3, palms face the back, little presses. One more change. So can you get deeper? Ask yourself what more you can give. 4 more right here. Here's 4, 3, 2, pinkies up, and add the pulse of the legs. Squeeze, whoo, inner thighs. There they are, waking up. The whole body is awake for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hands come behind the head in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Your right elbow goes towards your right leg and you lift your right heel. Just that. Side, lift. Getting into the abs. Side and center. Lift your heel, center. We have 4. Switch sides in 3, 2. Take it to the left. Tap, center. Tap, feel that pinch in the side body. So focusing on the obliques. We have 4 more. Remember the heel. 3, 2. Now just 2 and 2 from here. Go right. 1, 2 to the left. 1, 2 again, right. Good counting, guys. I'm proud of you. To the left. 1 and 2 little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Palms touch, tap it out. Once again, side to side. Let's do our dance. Frisbee throws. Let's throw as far as you can. I haven't played Frisbee in a while. This makes me want to do so. In 4, 3, 2, bring it overhead. Reach and stretch. Feel all of that length for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more change and we're moving on. Arms in, press away. In, press away. So pull in. Imagine you're pulling something heavy in towards your body. In, push away. In, push away. 4 more. 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay, moving right along. So we're going to some bar and some thigh and glute work, bar inspired movement. So finding that wide second again, you need to shake it out for a second, take a little stretch, you can, and meet me back here. First part of the movement, 1 plie, right leg lifts up, bend the knee, inner thigh faces the sky. Let's do that again. Bend, plie, we reach up, inner thigh, let's go, down, up. Inhale, exhale. Doesn't need to be a big lift off of the floor. Can be small. Just feel the inner thigh working along with your low belly. So that's actually what's helping to get that leg up. We have 8, 7. Now you know we have a pulse. There's always gonna be a pulse in my bar class, okay? Now we know. 4 more. 3, leg stays high in 2. Here it is, hold it high, hands to hips, pulse it up. Just 6 more here. Keep your shoulders right above your hips. 3, 2, bend, stretch. Little bend press. My leg is shaking. Keep your knee high. 4, 3, 2, hold the leg, little bent. Now standing knee pulses down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift the leg to finish. Keep it going. Here's 4, 3, 2, here's a change. You're sending your leg back behind you. Pivot your left toes forward. So it's 1 mini lunge, hinge, and then you lift and lower your right leg. Doesn't need to be big. So we press down, reach, lift, lower, bend, hinge, lift, lower. Once you're ready, you add the arms. Woo! So we tap in first, and then we just reach next to the hips. Down and squeeze. So the focus here is the glutes. Think about the right cheek working as you lift and lower. You have 5 more. And lift. Here's 4. And lift. Now we're just gonna focus on that leg lifting and lowering when we're done here. Last 2. Final 1. Let's hold the lift and just tap down and up, down and up. So you're squeezing through both cheeks because the stabilizing leg is working as well. And you feel energy shooting out your right heel. We have 4 more. Last 3. Final 2. We hold it high and pulse to finish. Up an inch, lift, squeeze. How long can you get it? That's more important than the height. 8 more, go 8, 7. Keep hugging your belly in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. Should we do it again? We'll do it again. No need to answer, guys. Let's go. Heels in, toes out. I love talking to myself. I'm so used to this. We bring it down. We take an inhale and an exhale, left leg lifts. One more slow. Down to your plie, arms in first, hands next to hips. Bend the knee, inner thigh up. Let's pick it up a bit. Bend, lift. Bend, lift. So I love these little flows in bar classes when it's a lot of non-stop movement, piecing combinations together. But I understand if you need a second, okay? So I'm here to push you, but if you need to take a little break, go ahead, and then you just meet us right back where we are. Let's go for 6. We have our pulse in 5. 4. Normal to feel your obliques here as well. Last 2. Now hold it high, little pulses up, up. Knee is bent. Feel the inner thigh working. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, bend, stretch the leg, little bend press. Keep the knee lifted. 4, 3, 2, bend the knee, standing leg, pulses down. Small movement, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, pause and lift your leg to finish. Bring it up, bring it up. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it back behind you. Pivot your right toes forward. So we're going back into that lunge sequence. It's 1 lunge, hinge, left leg lifts and lowers. Down, up, lift, tap. There you go. Just keep it moving. That's the most important thing here, that you're getting your sweat on. Heart rate elevating, blood flowing, body waking up. Add the arms when you're ready and you reach. Come to first, lengthen, lift. 4 more right there. Here's 3. Final 2. And last one, we hold the lift and then we just tap the leg. Bring it up and down. So you don't need to be completely folded over your right thigh, just as long as you're able to lift your leg, a slight hinge. Make sure you're not feeling it in your low back by hugging your belly in and up. We have 5. Here's 4. We pulse it in 3, 2, hold it high, pulse it up and up. Tiny presses up. Feel the energy shooting out your left heel. 4, 8, and 7. My booty's on fire already. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so we're moving right along. Come into a squat position. So feet again right around hips width. We find our squat. Lift, right leg only. So 1 more slow. And then right leg lengthens. Now notice as I lift my leg, I'm controlling it down, right? So it's not just flying down. You want to fight against that to create some resistance here. Down, up, and lift. So focusing on the outer thigh, the outer hip, that little shelf of the booty that lifts us up. Think about the obliques. Think about the arms. Keep them long and strong. We have 8. Keep it going. Here's your 4. Keep sending the hips back. Weight in the heels. 3. Now, you know we have our pulse. And 2. No surprises. I gave you a heads up. 1. Hold it high. Little pulses with your right leg. Lift an inch, and squeeze. Final 8 right here. Go 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right away, back to the movement, but going on to the left. So you can start slow, and then you pick it up when you're ready. We drop, and you lengthen. You fight against gravity as you lower the leg. So you're working your inner thighs too. A lot happening at once with what looks like a pretty simple movement. Down, stand, lift, lower. Imagine your legs being pulled to the side. We just have 4 more. Then we pulse the leg. Here's your 2. Final 1, hold the leg high. 16 lifts up. Lift and lengthen. Good. These movements are so good at elongating the muscle. So helping to create those long, lean, stretched out, healthy, flexible bodies. Here's 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, feet touch on 1. We keep it moving. Remember, do what you need to do. Bend the knees, arms forward, lift and lower your heels, up and down. Lift and lower. Keep the knees bent. Adding on in 4, 3, 2, on 1, drop the heels. Now only lift your right heel, little pulses down. Option to add those arms out and in for 8, 7, keep pressing down towards the floor, hips back. Here's your 4, we switch legs in 3, 2, switch your heels, keep it going, pulse, pulse, and when you're in it and you're ready, add the arms. Lengthen and bend, lengthen and bend. Keep it up, guys, you're doing so great. Here's 4. We alternate in 3. Keep your arms forward in 2, in 1, side to side, right, left, right, left. So it's the hips and the heels. You're pressing the hips down for 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3. Now can you lift both heels and hold? Arms open, close, lift and lower. If it's too much with the heels lifted, you can absolutely drop them down. Reach up. But I know what you're capable of. So if you haven't tried the balance challenge, maybe give it a go. Here's 4 more. 3 more. Arms strong. 2. Remember, we're sculpting those arms just using our body weight. 1, hold the arms high. Let's pulse it down and down. Squeezing everything towards the midline of the body. My thighs are quivering. What about yours? Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up and take a quick break before we move right along. So pick up your right foot with your right hand, little bend in your left knee. Think about stretching and lengthening through the quad. So you're pressing your hips forward, your shoulders roll back. And then let's take it to the other side. Really good stretch here to develop that lengthened out quadricep muscle. Take it anytime you need. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, we've got more. So bring our heels to touch, toes apart, small V in the feet. Hands to your hips. Lift and lower the heels just 4 times. 3, 2. Now keep the heels high, bend the knees. Can you stay low? It's a little press in and out of the knees. In and out. Option to add the arms, press and pull. Push, pull. Out and in. We have 4 more. Here's 3. Can you keep your arms forward in 2, in 1, knees wide, press down and down. Little presses, now alternate those arms right and left, right and left. You're working your brain right now, okay? I know this is a lot of coordination needed here, so take it at your own pace. We have 8 and 7, 6 and 5. We hold the legs, 3, 2, flutter the arms, up, up. Four, 3, 2, 1, arms up and stand tall. Keep your legs where they are. Take your right leg back behind your left, bend the knee so it's like a little curtsy, arms to first, and then step out to second. Just focus on the one leg. So we curtsy tap, find your second. Now get low through your second right here. So you're sending your hips down towards the floor. 8 more on this leg. Oh my gosh, I know. 8 only sounds like a lot in a barre class, right? Here's 4, 3, 2, on 1. Back to your small V, just both heels. Lift, lower, lift, add the arms. Up and forward, lift and lower. 4 more. Here's 3. Pulse down in 2, in 1. Arms to first, heels high, little pulses down. So continue thinking about pressing your hips towards your rib cage and your knees wide, energetically activating outer and inner thighs. We have 4, 3, drop the heels on 1. Left leg steps back, open up into your second. So 1 more slow. Let's take it at the pace that works well right here. Bring it back, open wide, down and out. Inhale and exhale for 8. Keep it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You're gonna hate me. 2. We're holding our second on 1. Little presses down. After this, you're getting a luxurious stretch. So let's earn it. Let's work for it together. Add the arms, in, out, in, out. Keep pulsing your hips low. I'm right there with you. I know it's a lot. Give me 8, 7, 6. Stay low. In 4, 3, hold the legs. Goalpost up, down, up and down. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. Here's 3. Here's 2. On 1, little presses down, and slowly as you do that, bring your arms in, squeeze in and in. We're almost there. Give me 8, 7, 6. We're going to hold in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to hips, heels high, get low, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Let's stretch it out. Now we're not done with the class, but we've got a little intermission before we move on to a little more work. So I'll meet you down on our mats. Hey guys, so let's find a downward facing dog and we'll do a little stretch. Send your legs back, your hips high. Take a moment there, pedal out your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Just feeling the body, noticing where you're at. Maybe taking a moment to thank your body for what you've done so far. Now ground your heels. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Find some fluid circles through the ankle, through the knee, one way, the other way. And then inhale, lift your leg, square your hips. Exhale, slowly step your foot through. Take a little bounce and then drop your left knee down. Right hand reaches back for your left foot, only if that's comfortable. So you'll want to make sure you're not on your kneecap. If this isn't easy, keep the foot down. You've got a 90-degree angle in the right leg as well. You can look back, opening up the chest, or square your chest to the inside of the leg. Either one's okay. Take an inhale there. We're lengthening the quad, breathing into the hip flexor. I know I need this. I sit at a desk a lot, so this is an awesome stretch for that. Slowly let it go. Straighten your right leg for your hamstring stretch. If you prefer to sit back over your heel, that's okay. Just hinge forward and make sure you're feeling that length all behind the right leg. Take a big breath there and a big breath out. Hands to the inside of the right leg. Slowly bring it back to a tabletop. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. You can pedal it out again. Ground your heels. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, and find those same circles. Whatever you did on the first side or whatever feels good. Square your hips, lengthen the leg, and slowly bring it through between your hands. Find those bounces before slowly releasing your right knee down. Now take your opposite hand back and pick up your foot. And again, only do that one if you're not on your kneecap, if it feels easily attainable. Otherwise, you can just keep the foot down. Either open up the chest or square your shoulders to the inside of the left leg. Big breath in, big breath out. Slowly release your right foot. Send your hips back. Lengthen your left leg long for your hamstring stretch. Again, you can sit back over your back heel or stay where you are. Relax your shoulders and feel the stretch all behind that left leg. Big inhale there and big exhale. Hands to the inside of the left leg. Slide it back behind you into your tabletop. And then we find a downward facing dog one more time. Before sliding forward, dropping knees down, and we're bringing our hands to face each other. So we've got 2 count tricep push-ups. I like to be on my knees here and think about lowering your entire body. Your elbows go wide because your hands are facing each other. So we go down for 2 and up for 2. Your chin away from chest, and again, your entire body moving here as you lower down. Make sure you're not feeling any strain in the neck. All about that slow, controlled, fluid movement. 4 more. Here's 4, and we're holding it low. In 3, keep engaging your belly. Last 2. If your muscles are shaking, that's normal. That's good. Hold it low, and we pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find a child's pose. Now in your child's pose with your knees wide and your hips back, flip your palms up towards the sky. Feel that stretch, that length before bending your elbows and bring your hands to touch at your neck. Press your elbows down and you'll feel a big stretch through the triceps. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Hands forward. Find your downward facing dog once again. Now from your dog, moving along, we're lifting our right leg up and then tapping it down. So we lift and tap. Feel the length through the right leg. If you haven't noticed, we've moved on to some work. 4 more. Let's pulse the leg in 3, 2. Hold it high. Now stack your right hip over your left. Little pulses up and up. So just up an inch, up an inch. Here's 4, 3, 2, and pause. Slowly slide forward into a one-legged plank. Drive your knee in towards your chest. Send it out, send it in. Hello, belly. Your elbows are soft. You're pushing into the mat. We pulse the knee in towards the chest in 3, 2, 1. Little pulses, in and in. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop both knees down. We're meeting in a forearm plank. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. You can either interlace your hands or keep them flat and find your body in one long line of energy. We add the knees, bend, press, little bend, big stretch. Doesn't matter if your knees actually touch the mat or not. 4 more. Here's 3. We add on in 2. In 1, pause. Right leg lifts, passe. So we're bending that knee out and then stepping it down, left. Bend, step. Bend, step. Passe, and then back to our plank. 4 more. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down. Take a moment. We're meeting back in our downward facing dog for our left leg. Lift your left leg high. On your inhale, begin to tap it down, down and up. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze your left cheek. You're lengthening your hamstring, your calves, a lot happening here. 4 more until we pulse. In 3, 2, hold it high, pulse it up. Remember, you're stacking your left hip over your right. Here's 4, 3, 2, pause. Slide forward, one-legged plank, knee to nose, then shoot it back. Back, squeeze it in. Press back and in. Just 4 more until we pulse. Use the breath. 2, on 1, knee to nose, pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Find your forearm plank once again. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders. You're sending your legs back, engaging the belly. Let's go to the knees. Tap, lengthen. Tap and lengthen. We have 4, 3, 2, back to our passe lifts. Right here. Right, step, left, step. Make sure your chin is away from your chest, so no strain in the neck. Take it out of the shoulders by hugging the belly in. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more change. This time, legs go slide together. Slide together, 1 at a time, going out and then in. 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly we release down to the mat. Okay, we've got a little more booty work to do. Did you think we were done with the glute work? I'm sorry. Let's move right along. So we'll start with the right leg. This is what it looks like. Now it's a bit of a combination that you'll need to get the hang of. So you might want to watch me the first round and then join in and we'll see how it goes. So hands are under shoulders. I'm stepping my left leg back into a one-legged plank. I'm lifting my right knee up towards the sky. Drop the right knee down, left knee to nose. Hug the belly in. Let's do that again. Step back, lift, tap, squeeze in. So you take it slow, and then once you've got the hang of it and you're ready to go, meet me right here. Working a lot at once. These movements are so good, again, for your coordination. This is a brain workout today, along with the rest of the body. But also good for the belly, right? We're engaging the core. We're working the glute. We have 4 more just like that. Exhale, squeeze in. 3, elbow soft, chin away from chest. 2. Now after this, we're holding the right leg high. Let's hold it here. Pause, pulse up 8 times. If you need to drop the left knee, go ahead. No worries. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop both knees down. Hands stay down. Right knee, we're going into the next little combo. Lifts up, taps behind the left, lifts back up, taps next to the left. Again, slow. Up, curtsy, lift, and tap. Let's find a little bit of a quicker pace. Now you want to make sure there's not a lot of movement in the back by engaging your belly. You guys are doing so great. Keep it up. Right here with you, and guess what? We're almost there. 4, 3, here's 2. Last one, hold it high. It's 1 pulse, 1 kick. Pulse, kick. This is where you finish this section. We've got 1 more to go right after this that is also focused on the booty. 8 more, give me 8. Close your eyes if you need to, just stay in it. Let's do this together. We're gonna feel so good about ourselves. Here's 4, 3, 2, we're dropping left forearm on 1. So keep your right palm down and your left arm bent to the mat. Bend the knee again. 2 pulses up to the side, kick back, squeeze in towards your shoulder. So again, 2 pulses up, kick, squeeze in. Hello, obliques, that's right. Out and in. Working a lot at once. Stay with me. Lift up for 2, kick out, squeeze in. Up, out, in. We have 4 and 3. And then we're just pulsing the leg back in 2. Almost there. Last one. Bring the right leg long. Little pulses up for 16. How long can you get the leg? Imagine I'm there in your house. How did I get in? No idea. But I'm walking behind you and I'm pulling your leg. Find that length for 8. Come on, you got this. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Take a child's pose. You deserve it. I deserve it. Knees back, knees wide, hips back. Hips to the right, arms to the left. Big breath all along the right side of the body. And then let's do that again. So remember, I know the combinations can be a little challenging. Take it at your own pace. Let's find the tabletop. This time we start by sending right leg back, one-legged plank. Left knee lifts, left knee taps down, right knee to chest. 1 more slow. Step back, left knee lifts towards the sky, left knee down to the mat, right knee to chest. Let's pick it up. Step, lift, tap, squeeze in. Remember, your elbows are soft, your chin away from chest, and remember, you're much stronger than you even know. So let's stay in it. Keep it working together. Making awesome changes, but not just physical. The physical is absolutely happening, but think about the mental and how strong you are to keep going. 4 more. Here's 3. Last 2. Now on your final one, you step back, you lift your left leg, little pulses. If you have to drop your right knee down, go ahead. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment, drop your knees, and we are moving right along to our second little section. So tabletop, still working the left leg. We lift up, curtsy. So tap behind the right knee, lift back up, tap left next to the knee. So again, up, curtsy, lift, tap down. Once you've got it, meet me. There it is. Now the more you hug your heel in towards your hip, the more you're activating your hamstring. So make sure you do have a good bend in your left knee. And again, not a lot of movement in the back. Engage the belly. 4 more right here. Here's 3. Last 2. Now final one. We just pulse it up to finish. Lift and lift. Squeezing. After this, we drop down to our right forearm in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right forearm down, left palm down. Bring the right knee up for 2, send it back, squeeze it in towards your shoulder. Up, 2, back, and in. Up for 2, press it back, squeeze it in. So again, feel that pinch, engaging the obliques, make it a really smooth connection, knee to the left arm. We just have 4 more, and then we just pulse the left leg. 3, 2. Last time. Send it out, send it in, send it up. Let's pulse it to finish. We're almost there. 16 is gonna fly by. Maybe think about what you're doing later, but the good things, right? I'm going hiking, really excited. Here's 8, 7, 6, it's a beautiful day. 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Knees wide, child's pose, hips left, arms right. Slowly come up, swing your legs in front of you, hands face forward. We have one more little bonus tricep round. We're moving on to abs, cooling down, and then going hiking. You're coming with me, right? Okay, good. Wanted to make sure. So hands forward. If this is too much for your wrists, just reach your arms up, bench stretch. That's a really good option. Otherwise, we're lifting our hips, just finding a pulse through the arms for 8. And then we hold the arms bent. In 4, 3, 2, lift your right knee, squeeze it in, and in. Use the belly. 4, 3, switching legs, pulse left, keep your arms bent. Here's 4, 3, 2, just the arms down, down. Again, close your eyes if you need to. I know this is a lot. 8 more and you're out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, send your hips low. Moving right on to abs, and the good news is we've been doing core all throughout class, so you don't have too much to do here before we cool it down. Stay with me. Arms forward. Roll your shoulders back. And then just start to find your C-shaped curl. So we lift and lower. It's called C-shaped curl for those that are newer to bar because spine, right? All in a C shape. So we're hugging the belly in, using the breath. Every exhale lifting us and hugging in more. 4 more. It's so effective. 3. Adding on in 2. In 1. This is what it looks like. So we lift, lower, knees in, tap down. That's it. Tap. Remember that controlled resisting down we did before when we were lifting the leg? I want you to find that here as well. So control before your heels touch down. Up and down. Lift and lower. Just 2 more like that. Last one. And pause. Right leg long, just like we did with the arms, little squeezes in, in, in. Here's your 4, 3, we straighten the leg on 1. Hands to your thigh, like you're looking over a cliff on the hike that we're going on. Just gaze, twist. 4 more. I am shaking like all over. This is so effective. 2 and 1. Left side, squeeze it in and in. Little exhales. 4, 3, 2, lengthen the leg, peer over your shelf. Ooh, look at those views, gorgeous. Not looking at grass, looking at a sunset. 4 more, 3, 2, last time, feet down, just arms up and down. Stay low, let it shake, let it burn. That's exactly why we're here. Let's finish this strong. 4 more. 3, 2. Now on your last, just lower 1 inch. So 1 inch hold. Another inch hold. Another inch hold. Maybe 1 more hold. Final pulses up. Bring your hands behind your head. Pulse 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Hug your knees into your chest. Lengthen your right leg up towards the sky, your left leg long. Keep your hands behind the thigh. Take a stretch. So just finding a little curve as you reach up towards your foot, and then we begin to pulse. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, elbows high, not a lot of weight in the arms. 3, 2, switch and pause. Take your stretch. Maybe crawl up a little bit higher. Relax your shoulders. Begin to pulse up and up. Little exhale and squeeze. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. Hands behind the head for 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. You did it. You're done with the work. Let's cool it down, okay? So take a moment, massaging side to side. Send your right heel over your left thigh. Interlace your hands behind the left leg. Hug the knee in towards your chest. Big breath in. This is very important after all that booty work we did today, which was a lot. Big breath out. And take it over to the other side. Same stretch, figure 4. Left heel over right thigh. Both feet are flexed, 90-degree angles. Breath in, breath out. Hug both of your knees into your chest. Let your knees fall to the left side of your mat. Your arms out to a T. Maybe you gaze past your right shoulder or wherever it's comfortable for you. You can keep the gaze up as well, just taking a spinal twist. Closing the eyes, slowing down the heart rate, the breath, the mind, and just being really proud of what you accomplished, because you should be. Knees back through center, and let's take them over to the other side. So knees fall to the right. Left arm out, right arm out, gaze to the left or keep it towards the sky. Maybe bring a smile to your face if you're happy like I am. Maybe you're just happy that your workout's done. You did a great job, so you can be. Big breath in, big breath out. Hug your knees back in. Begin to roll up. One more quick stretch here. We're coming into a butterfly position. So bring the soles of your feet to touch. Your elbows can be wide into your thighs, or you reach your arms forward. But inhale, find length all the way up towards the crown of the head, like you've got a string up hanging towards the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. You can use your elbows to press your knees a little bit wider. Big breath in, big breath out. Slowly roll up. You can sit cross-legged. One more inhale. Let's just take a moment to really feel the body, feel the breath, everything that we just accomplished. Bring your palms to touch. Pull them down to your heart and give yourselves a huge round of applause. Okay, text me for our hike, okay? Look forward to seeing you there.